Welcome in, everyone. This is Amy of AJC Magic TV, and we are going to build Darth Vader. Ah, no. Don't tell me my gimbal don't want to work the point down. So, welcome in. Thank you for joining. This is what we're doing. We're going to do the Darth Vader part. If we have time, maybe Obi-Wan, but that might be another stream. So welcome in. Thank you for joining. I hope you're having a great Mother's Day and enjoying your Sunday, all you moms out there, and possibly dads who are mom and dads, or aunts or aunts or grandmas that are parents to children, moms to children. But I'm going to do the Darth Vader side. Hello, Samantha Lowe. Thank you for joining. But if I have time, I'll do Obi-Wan. If not, that'll be another stream. But thank you for joining. And we're going to get started on Darth. I meant to do these during the Star Wars week. And I didn't get a chance to. Let me put on the glasses because it's going to get dark and just want to get going. Okay, find the first piece here. It's a flat piece. And 6. Hello, Penguins Master. Hello, Karki. Thank you for joining. I hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you had a good Mother's Day there, Karki. Yeah, it also came with Obi-Wan, but I'm just going to do Darth Vader. That way, save some time. And I'll do Obi-Wan another time, unless there's more time later as we go along. How was the movie there, Penguins Master? Did you enjoy it? Probably good to see on the big screen. Ah, you're welcome. Let's see. I need that. One of the black. A smaller circle. 2 of the small circles. and that one. So let's see what we got here. Put that there. Ah, it was a good movie. That's good. Glad you enjoyed it. Sorry about that. Ugh. I thought I turned off that. I usually try to put out the pieces before I get started, so that way it helps me find them a little bit better. And kind of know what I'm looking for. I was going to go try to go out to Kennywood again, but it's kind of busy all day with different things going on. And then by the time I decided, it was like they close at 7 o'clock, so it wouldn't have been worth me driving out. So I figured, well, I had something else to do anyway, and then I decided I would build the Darth Vader. Okay, where did they want that piece? There we go. Let's see. Two shelves. That's the hard thing with some of the piece killers. There's so many like gray and black. And when you're looking at the book, you're like going, is that black? Is that gray? Need 2 of the caps. Two, three, 4. Let's see, that goes in the back. A white piece goes along the top. Right before I started the stream, of course, I accidentally dropped a piece, so I hope I didn't. I found the one piece, and hopefully that was the only piece that was dropped on the ground. Because otherwise it'll make it difficult for later. There's like pieces of Darth Vader's belt. I'm just kind of looking, kind of get an idea, make sure I put it on correctly. Okay, where is that other little piece I get? Here we go. Getting started. One, two. There we go. Alright, looks like a gray and a black piece. Hello, Doug. Welcome in. Hope you and Belinda had a good day. Oops, I put the ones pieces the wrong way. Of course, I don't have nails to dig off the pieces. Yeah, maybe I did. Yes, it was a pretty good day. Kind of busy, but but it was good. Thank you. Ah, putting Darth Vader's arm on wrong. Then you do the same thing on that side. There we go. But so far, that's a Darth Vader. There we go. And two of those. Yes, that was a nice photo of his mom and himself. A lot of people I had seen do that with their moms and themselves. Let's see. Okay, the one plate and the one brick. Oops. Let's see, this one. Oops. Smaller ones. There were 2 bags for the Darth Vader. And I think there's 1 bag for Obi-Wan. Okay, let's see. Next pieces. 2 of the angles. And 1 of these. This is how it's coming along so far. Oh man, getting stiff. Okay, here comes the hard part. Getting all these little pieces together. Let's see where I got pieces. So 2 of these together go on top of each other. It's kind of weird why they would do that. Just make the piece thicker. Okay, so I have those. Then I need... Oop, there it is. Oh, that's not them. There we go. Maybe. Yeah, could be it. Yep. Okay, where is the triangle piece? Ah, here we go. Let's see. How does that go? This is where I'm gonna have trouble. Ah, I see. Okay, that must be good down. Okay. No, let's go that way. Look, I don't think I put it on right. Yeah, let's go that way. Oh, we'll see.
You wonder why, like, some of the colors of the Legos, I guess isn't going to show, but why did they use a pink block in a way? I don't think I have the one piece on correctly for that triangle piece for some reason, or I'm missing a piece on there. Yeah, it looks like I'm missing a piece with that on that particular one. I am. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it does. And you wonder why they picked pink, because you're really not going to see it. So it's like, but I guess just do different colors of the. Let's see. Is that piece? Yes. Oh, wait. Wrong one. Got the wrong piece going. Ah. Yeah, that's not good. Just dropped the piece on the ground. Luckily, it was easy to find. But it was the one that actually has the lines for his helmet. One, two, three.
seem to get that on right. There we go. There we go. Oh, wait. Bum, bum, bum. Now what? Okay, let's see. So, Doug, a couple more weeks before your big trip coming up. Anybody have any trip plans for the Memorial Day weekend or anything? Or early summer once the kids get out of school? Okay. And 4 cars. I'm hoping to do Cedar Point and Toledo Zoo late in May, early June. More travel planned for July and August. That's cool. Yeah, I at least want to get up to Cedar Point one time. I need to get out east. I want to get out to Philadelphia and stop through Hershey and Lancaster. Hoping to maybe squeeze in a Disney something, a Disney trip. Love to get out to Disneyland. That would be fun to get back out there. Okay. But I don't know if I'll get out there this year. Ah, cool. Yeah, I'd like to try to get down there. I don't know when. Usually I could get in a couple different trips, but with different things going on around here and stuff, just kind of difficult. Times 2. Hello, Diana G. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. I hope you are having a good day or had a good day. Building just the Darth Vader part of it. I might look to see how many pieces for the Obi-Wan, but they're the BRICKHEADZ. This is mostly probably from the Obi-Wan series that they had on TV, but it's Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader BRICKHEADZ. I meant to do them during the May the 4th week, but ran out of time. We're going in late July, August to be super uncomfortable. Yeah, I can understand that, but I'll tell you what, I've been there in August and stuff, and you just kind of take your time and take a break if you really need it. Okay, let's see here. I see what I did wrong. I've been there all times and years. I mean, I know, yeah, you sweat as soon as you walk out your door of your hotel room and stuff. I'm guessing, yeah, that's the way it goes there. And That's usually a couple. Yeah, I have one of the cooling towels I bought on one of the trips, and that's been very helpful to get one of those cooling towels or have the cooling towels. Um, yeah, a lot of times it's probably like the one and only couple times I've gone into the resort swimming pools and took a break, because a lot of times I don't go swimming when I'm down there. So it's only been a few times that I've gone swimming or late night swimming. I actually bought the ones that Disney were selling. They had a pink one with Minnie and a blue one with Mickey, and they weren't that, like I had bought a Frog Tog one time, and that was like some type of rubbery material, and I didn't like how that felt. But then when I bought the one at Disney that was the Mickey House one, it was a blue one, but it was like a thin towel like a stuff, and you kind of wet it and then snap it, and it would be cool. That's the one I liked. I can't remember what it was, but what the cost was. That's the only thing for it. But I know some of the sporting goods stores sell them. And like I said, the first time I ever heard people talking about them was the Frog Togs. And I had bought one and I didn't like the material of it. But yeah, the one that I have, and I'll show it to you sometime on stream if I remember on Wednesday. It's just like a small washcloth type size. Well, probably a little bit longer, but I put it in like a Ziploc bag when I'm not using it. And it'll wrap around your neck. And also what Doug's talking about, I've seen people have those fans around their neck also. I think Samantha uses one of those neck fans, Samantha Lowe. I haven't bought one, but I've had other ones. But the cooling towel that I got through Disney, it does fit in a Ziploc bag, and that's where I basically keep it till I use it again. I'll pull it out one of these days. It's probably in my suitcase or in the Ziploc bag somewhere in one of my bags. Yeah, I remember having the fans with the squirting water too. They were kind of nice then. But those neck fans, they stay right there. And I've also thought about carrying around a fan, because if you're streaming and stuff, especially if you're in the sun, that way you don't have to keep ducking in and out of air conditioning, but it'll keep your phone cooler. And I've seen a couple streamers, that's one of the reasons why some of them do have those neck fans, besides keeping themselves cool. And then I've seen some streamers use umbrellas. But here is the Darth Vader, and there is his lightsaber. You would think his arm could move up so he could raise the lightsaber instead of having it stick straight out. But that's Darth Vader with that. The fans work great when you go in AC building. Yeah, because then that way it gives you all the cold air. I don't know why I knocked them off, and now I can't get them back on. Ah, here we go. That's probably why. He's not supposed to stand. There we go. Yes, he did. I was going to see how many pieces, how big the Obi-Wan. I know I was looking at some of those concerts for the Food and Wine, and there's a few of them I wouldn't mind trying to get down to. That's the only problem, though. If I wanted to do it, I'd have to book now and kind of go with taking my chances even on some of those really cheaper airlines. Well, they're sort of cheaper, but I'm not too crazy about wanting to do that because sometimes they cancel on a whim. But some of those cheaper type of airlines that fly out of Pittsburgh if you book earlier and stuff. But sometimes they'll cancel on a whim depending on the weather and stuff. Yeah, Doug. But I see people talking about they get really good flights, and I know my niece has done that, but then she's gotten stuck where her flight got canceled and she needed to be back home. So her parents had to, she got her money back, of course, but they had to fork out to get her back on Southwest Airlines. That's the one thing that's frustrating about Pittsburgh because they invested so much in U.S. Airlines or U.S. Airways all those years, and then they up and sell and all that stuff, and then, you know, we don't have a hub here because we're not that big. We lost a lot of accreditation, and all the airlines, nobody flies nonstop except Spirit and Southwest. I think Frontier might have something if you 1 day a week with that. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't really do the, this is Obi-Wan. There's 2 bags on there. This will be our first non-stroller visit, and I am determined to only carry a mini backpack, but we'll see how that works. Yeah, Karki. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I know, like, my sister all those years taking her kids in strollers and stuff, and then when they finally got to an age where they could walk around. Oh, yes, Doug. Yes, we will definitely have to do that. In fact, depending on in the next, either next weekend or whatever, I might be heading out that way for Idlewild Park to go and check that out and everything. So if I do, I'll let you know. And if not, I can still come out like on a Saturday or Sunday. Or even during the weekday, I can come straight out there after work and come out there and we can get together. So we can just arrange that and everything. Yeah, it's going to get noisy. But that's Darth Vader. Maybe I'll go ahead and do Obi-Wan. But if you guys need to go, that's fine. I do thank you all for joining, though. Okay, yeah, that's true. We can talk about that, too. But yeah, Carol, it'll be nice. And I'm also, Karki, I'm the same, Carol. I take my regular size backpack and I'll put in my gimbal and batteries, and then I'm like, you know, I decide I don't want to take all this junk into the park, but I'll take the gimbal, and I'll end up usually trying to use my drawstring backpack, but then I end up using the bigger one because then I'm carrying water or something. So I always try not to carry a lot of stuff, but it ends up happening. And then other times I finally just say, okay, I'm just throwing the gimbal in and a battery pack, and that's it. Because going through security sometimes, I always get stopped because of the backpack and all the electronics and stuff, and sometimes I don't. It just depends on how that sets off and how I have everything. Yeah, Doug, I'm going to try to come down at the end of December. Maybe for the New Year's, come down for the New Year's weekend. I know it's crazy, but it's something I want to do, and I don't really care to, I know the parks are crowded and that, but that's something I really want to do is go to the park on New Year's Eve and stuff, and just have a good time. Because I'm really not doing anything back here in Pittsburgh, so to at least go once, and the way the holidays following with the weekend and that, it makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, it's gonna be a little noisy because my nephews just came to come and run the tractor. I was gonna run it and I couldn't get it started, so I was gonna have them show me how to start it up. I will be there. And that's the other thing I want to do too. Oh, that would be fun there. Yeah, that's what everybody does. Magic Kingdom December 30th and Epcot December 31st. My sister and her family did December 31st one year. And I was supposed to go with them, and then what had happened, we were making plans, and then they decided they weren't going to go. So I decided that I wanted to go see Osborne Lights the very last time. So I went the weekend before they were going to end. So I decided to go to Disney then. And after they saw all my pictures and stuff from my trip in December with the Osborne Lights and that, and they knew that wasn't going to be there, they decided that they were going for New Year's Eve. And I was like, oh man, I can't believe you're doing that to me. Because I really wanted to do that. But they had a good time. They didn't get back to their resort until basically like 2, 3 a.m. because the bus lines and everything were ridiculously crazy. It was before I can imagine though, it was before the Skyliner, but I've seen those Skyliner lines wrap around up to the yacht and beach, or at least to the beach club and stuff. So everything. Maybe we are talking about NYE would be December 29th, 28th to the 9th. Oh, that would be cool, Diana G, especially if I can get down there then. But yeah, Corky, I'll pack my gimbal. I'll have if it's hot, I make sure I put the cooling towel in there. I usually do have a bottle of water. And sometimes I will, depending on what the weather looks like, and an umbrella. And that's sometimes why I have the bigger backpack, just because of just different things. But I also want to make sure I have my battery packs, because I do have like I had bought the fuel rods, and now I have a bigger battery pack, but I'll carry the fuel rod sometimes because I'm charging different things. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, I think I'm going to save Obi-Wan for another day. I thought about it, I was going to open it, but... Now you gotta decide what you're going to do with Mike. Yeah. That's the hard part of like picking when you want to go. And now that I really enjoyed Disneyland. I had been there a few years ago, many years ago, but last year was the first time really realizing and enjoying it. But I hope they bring back the tours and stuff like that. Now I have to figure out what to do with Mike. But that's... Yeah, that'd be a tough choice there. And I'm going to save Obi-Wan for another evening. And so I'm going to talk to my nephews about the tractor. And say hello to them. But I hope you guys have a great evening. Look for other surprise streams. I might go live tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a volunteer event down by the Steeler Stadium, Acrisure Stadium. I always want to call it Heinz Field, but I know it's not Heinz Field. It's Acrisure Stadium. So I might go live after I'm done there just to show you around the North Shore where the Science Center and the actual stadium area after the event happens. Or if I get down early, maybe something in the when I get down there before I go into the stadium, show around. Yeah, it always will be in everybody's minds and stuff like that. So until they go and either build their own new stadium or tear that one down and build and put in new seats and everything. But you're welcome, and thank you all for watching. If you're watching the replay, let me know if you like to build Legos and what type of Legos you build. A lot of times I like to build the BRICKHEADZ. For me, they're a little bit easier, although I do have a couple sets that that are a little bit bigger. And there's 2 other sets that I want to pick up. And then, of course, in June, there's going to be 2 more sets that I want to pick up too. But I need to go through a lot of my ones that I haven't really done and open, and then decide whether to sell them or use them as giveaways, some of the BRICKHEADZ. And then I have 2 bigger sets that I'll probably end up selling out there. So, but you're welcome. Yeah, I tell you what, my 6-year-old grandson loves to build. A lot of different kids really like to do that, and especially if you just have the big crates of Lego, let them go to town using their imagination. There's a lot of clubs, and I know they used to have a couple brick building clubs around here, and an actual business where you can go and do stuff. But I know, like, when I go to the home show, there's different displays by a brick builder club that does a lot of things too. So, and they build a lot of stuff, the trains and buildings and stuff like that. Because a lot of times I'll see Pittsburgh buildings and stuff, and they don't have Lego kits that are the Pittsburgh buildings. You got to get the bricks for that. So, but thank you all for joining. If you haven't already done so, please hit that thumbs up button. He likes the treehouse right now. Okay. That's pretty cool. I know I keep looking at my Lego points, and there's a couple bigger sets that are a little bit more money that I was thinking about doing and buying, but I don't know if they would ever get built. I bought the Steamboat Willie, and we haven't done that yet, so I think we'll get to it though, but that's not one I'm gonna sell. I'll keep the kit until we either build it or just keep it until we eventually decide to build it. So, and when I mean me and Penguin's Master, because she'll help with that. She likes to build the different Legos and different sets also. But that's pretty much it for everything. I hope you guys have a great night. Have a great week. And we will see you in the chats. I'll see you Wednesday at 6 p.m. for some trivia. I might put out a survey to see what type of trivia people want there. I wanted the Steamboat one. Yeah, we got lucky with that one. Not that it was selling out yet, but I think shortly after we bought it, it kind of disappeared. I know in fact, the funny thing is we were looking at the Fred Flintstone house, and then the Steamboat Willie, and I'm just like, and I said, let's just get the Steamboat Willie, but I wish I would have went back to get the Fred Flintstone house. I think the only reason why I didn't get it, because it was like a lot of bigger bricks, but that one's retired, the Flintstone house. But I don't really have room for a lot of the things, and I know I would love to have that bigger castle, but there's really not enough room and everything. I'll take all Michigan trivia. Yeah, I'll have to look for stuff like that, because I know when Rhonda used to do that, that was really good, that she came up with a lot of trivia and everything. Yeah, and I'll have to look for some international trivia, like the Canadian trivia and stuff. The Home Alone Lego set is cool too, with all the moving parts. Yeah, that looks really cool. And I know Carlos and Suzanne has done that one. They have gotten that. And I've seen it. But I don't have room for that either. Although Home Alone's one of my favorite movies and everything. Is there such a thing as Canadian trivia? Yeah, I'll have to look it up there. I know Rhonda used to do different states and everything. She did a good job researching and everything. I'll probably Google Canadian trivia and see what it comes up with, or look around with different sets, because I know there's a lot of American trivia, and that's what a lot of mine are based on and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing with the Legos. It's like trying to find the room to put them and everything. Because I know a lot of those guys have the Millennium Falcons and the rockets and stuff. All the answers are snow. Now, what part of Canada do you and Mike live in, Diana G? What part of Canada? That's really, for me, the main parts is like Toronto that I've been to. Toronto, Niagara Falls, Windsor, Canada. And there was one other part of Canada on that side that I was in by Windsor, but never really got up further or out further, like British Columbia, where it's really beautiful and stuff. But I wasn't sure what part of Canada, whether you're like in Edmonton or Vancouver, but Edmonton, and then there's like another town that's like out in the middle of nowhere, central Canada, the prairies. Okay. And I know like some of those areas way up, like Thunder Bay and stuff, that's where a lot of those minor league hockey teams all travel around to, way up there too. Okay, well I could see where you could be cold and everything. Like from the heartland, yes. Oh, yes. And I know, like, going over towards British Columbia and where Lake Louise and all that is, yes. Canada, the place that makes Michiganders and Pennsylvanians feel better about our winter, yes. Although, well, no, that's more the lake, the Great Lakes, where a lot of the Buffalo I-90 people aren't too happy about that type of weather from Canada. But I will see you all on Wednesday, and I'll see you all in the chats. But check out Zippity Doo Dog on Wednesdays for his Hump Day Hangout. He's going to have Dis Our Dreams. Also, thank Dean of the Live Place, theliveplace.com, for hosting my channel and many other channels. And every once in a while, I do see him interviewing and having a panel chat about a topic with Disney and with some other creators. Also, I know Donna ran a premiere today with Dinners with Donna, taste testing different snack foods. Dis Our Dreams goes live on Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. He was at the ELO concert this early evening. Live in the Magic sometimes goes live. And they also show the Star Wars lightsabers. So you can check that out if you're in the market for lightsabers. And check out the Pete McDevitt Show. I know he's been doing various sports. I'm actually surprised that the Pittsburgh Pirates beat the Baltimore Orioles today. I'm actually disappointed in myself for not planning a trip down to Camden Yards for watching the Pittsburgh Pirates, because it's usually unusual that they're playing Baltimore. But that's pretty much all I have to say today. But at least they won one and kind of get a win there, even though they're digging themselves in a hole. But that's just how the Pirates roll as we go along here. But have a great evening. Thank you for joining, and I will see you all in the chats. And Also, check out Monarch Moments. I know sometimes they used to go live on Sundays, but a lot of times Garrett might go overnight, and they do Fun Food Fridays whenever they're available. So have a great night, everyone, and we will see you on Wednesday. Bye, everyone, and thank you for joining.